My name is King. That's King. Only four letters, everybody, and I will be your tour guide for the day. Now, everyone, our tour only consists of 40 to 45 minutes. And once it's done, everybody, it's now your free time to roam around and stay inside the museum until 6 p.m. But first, everyone, we advise everybody to please follow with the tour first because I will give you direction and information on how to navigate both outside and inside of the museum. Now, I'm sure that you are all ready to start with our tour, everybody. So let's all kind of proceed to the first part of our tour, right over here at one. Stop and stop. Thank you for the patience. Let's start with our tour now, everybody. And also, everybody, at the right side over here, we have free taste for our juice, in which later you can buy after the tour, everybody. Now, everyone, our first stop over here would be the carving department. In which that area, everybody, we would witness our wood artists do their job. And also, everyone, wow, be careful from the beach over here. Because sometimes the steps right here, they can go pretty a little bit steep, everybody. So please, watch over your steps, everyone. Stop. Now, everybody, let's all kind of proceed over here because at the left side, we can see one of our smoking areas, everybody. Now, everyone, if any of you here smoke, kindly only smoke at the designated areas, everyone, because 6 months ago, one of our customers, he smoked near the vicinity of the museum, and he was fined 5,000 baht, everybody. Now, to avoid that, kindly only smoke at the designated areas, same as this one over here. And also, everybody, at the left side over here, we can see is the toilet. Now, everyone, this is the only toilet that we have. Upstairs in the museum, everybody, we don't have any toilet. So, if you want to use the restroom after your tour, kindly proceed only at this area. And also, everybody, let's all kind of proceed over here. Just pass through this chainsaw machine right here at the left side of one. Stop and stop. Stop over here. Thank you. That's the everybody. So, 16 everyone on the next time now. Alright, okay, I'm going to be over here. Stop and stop. But this is everybody. Let's all proceed right here. Thank you. Pass way past the chainsaw machine over there, everyone. So, everybody, let's all kind of proceed right here. Thank you very much. Over here, everybody. Right this way. Now, everyone, welcome here to the real workplace of our wood artists. Now, in here, everybody, you can witness how they create the wood sculptures using their own hands and techniques that they have inherited from the Pattaya, everyone. Now, everybody, it's a little bit dusty and a little bit noisy, but I'm sure it's quite hard to see traditional process like this anywhere else. And also, let's all kind of proceed over here. Thank you very much. Because everyone, the St. George Museum was built for the year of 1981. So our front over here is the real model of the Sanctuary of Truth Museum. Now, everybody, this was done using all the ancient knowledges that came from the past Lyceum, everyone. And also, everybody, the model to museum ratio, it is 1 to 10. Meaning, 1 centimeter over here is 10 centimeters over there. Now, everybody, hardwood was used to build the whole museum. And there were 170 pillars in total. And no metal nails were used, everybody. But we use metal nails, right? Just to temporarily hold the sculptures in place while we install it inside and then outside of the museum, everybody. Now, everyone, let's all kind of proceed over here. Just in front of this table right here, for in here, I will show you some examples of how we join the woods without using nails. So, everybody, let's all kind of proceed over here for a minute. Cup and cup. Now, everyone, for our windows and balconies, this is what we use, everybody. First, everyone, we interlock these two pieces of wood together like this, and then we put them on the same direction so that it would create a sliding motion. And also, everybody, this piece over here, it is designed to have hooks here at the side, so that if ever that we want to do it invertedly, We can do it, everybody, both ways. And also here, everyone, I'm sure you are wondering, what are we using here as a substitute to our nails? Now, this is what we use. First, we interlock the wooden wedge and the wooden pin together like this. And then we put it inside the circle hole, everybody. In that way, this would act as our nails. Now, the excess part of the stick right here, it will be cut off. So once installed inside the sculpture, everyone, it will become untraceable. Now, everybody, let's all kind of proceed over here. Just below the shade with tree right here, and just in front of the fan over here, everybody. Oops, sorry about that. Excuse me. Now, everybody, let's all kind of proceed over here. Point top. Alright, right over here, everybody. Let's all proceed right here. Thank you very much. We have the fan here. We can get comfortable with the wind, right?
Look
So,
at
everybody
that.
over here. Thank you. Now, everyone, if you could notice that the design of the museum, everybody, it is designed to resemble a sailing boat, everyone, which was partially inspired by the construction of the Santat Prasad in the throne hall of the ancient city. Now, everybody, the museum, it is a simultaneous art of the Ratanakosin era, in which it is a combination of arts coming from India, Cambodia, China, Thailand, and many others. Now, everyone, just a quick reminder, right? The Church Museum, everybody, it is not a temple. It is but a museum. But the reason, everyone, we will let you cover yourself because inside there, we actually contain the actual relics of the Buddha, everybody. 100% authentic Buddha's relics. Now, to show respect to our religion, everyone, let us all dress up appropriately while inside of the museum. But don't worry, everybody, you can take off your covers, alright? Or even have sexy photos, everyone. It is allowed. But only outside of the museum, everybody. Thank you very much. Now, everyone, let's all kind of proceed over here. Thank you.
Oh, look at
Just
that,
everybody,
guys.
stairs over there. Now, everyone, those are not the entrance. Those are the exits, everybody. Now, everyone, the entrance over here, it is 130 meters away. It's on the other side. It is facing the sea. For in Feng Shui, everybody, we believe that if we construct the front of our doors facing the sea, every morning, everyone, when we wake up, it will make our minds much more calmer. And then we will be much more humbler throughout the day. Now, everyone, once you're done exploring the museum, you can all return your helmets at the side over here at the right side, but that's just only after the tour, okay? Because your helmets, they are needed inside, everybody. And don't worry, when taking photos, you can take off your helmets. You don't need to include them in your profile picture, everyone. Up on the top. So, let's all kind of proceed over here. Thank you. Right?
Wow.
Right this way, everyone, for the next part. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Okay.
You should visit here, guys.
Now, everybody, right over here. Thank you very much. Let's all proceed right here. Thank you. Now, everyone, at the gaps of each basis right here, we can see culture and tradition that relates to the rice farmers, everybody. Because in the past, everyone, the Thai people, they are rice farmers. So, everyone, let's all kind of proceed over here to see the first example. We have this one, everybody. The burning of the rice ceremony right over here. On to the next panel over here, everyone, we can see the gathering of people for growing of rice. Now, everybody, for the third example, let's all kind of proceed at that side over there. Thank you. Right this way, everybody. Up. Right this way, everybody.
Wow, guys, so majestic.
Over here. Now, everyone, for the third example over here, we have is the cat parade, everybody.
Cat
Now,
parade.
everyone, what we do in here is we gather all the cats, right? And then we put them on a singular cage. And then we parade them onto the whole village. Because here in Thailand, everybody, we believe that cats have magic powers to call forth the rain. But don't worry, everyone, we don't harm the cats after the parade, alright? We just set them free, everybody. Now, everyone, at this side over here, let's all kind of proceed at that corner over there. For in there, everyone, we will see the most famous spot here inside the Sanctuary of Truth Museum for taking pictures.
Sure.
So let's all kind of see right over here, everybody. Put the cup. And also, everyone, let's all be careful of walking at this path right here. We have uneven rocks here on the ground. You might stub your toes on them, and it's a little bit painful, everybody, based on my experience. So kindly watch over your steps.
Sanay naman ako masaktan, charot.
Alright. So then let's all kind of see over here. Thank you.
Wow!
Okay.
Look at
Now,
that!
everybody, this one over here, we call this one as the Sinha Banchorn, also known as the Royal Balcony. Now, this one is used to granting audience on people for special occasions. Now, surely after the tour, everybody, if you post upstairs, you definitely look like a royalty in your Instagram, Facebook, or any other social media accounts. But there's always a catch to everything, everybody, because if you will be posting upstairs, then we'll be taking pictures of you right down here. Now, everyone, if you have friends, families, or partners with you, discuss it with them as to who will be the one to become the royalty above, and who will be the camera person taking pictures of you right down here. But first, everybody, let's all kind of see that this side over here, cup and cup. Let's all kind of see it over here, everyone. Thank you very much.
Wow! Oh my god! Wow! Look at the view! Can you see it, guys? Look at that! Solid!
Now, everybody, over here,
And
at the
repair
top
valve.
right side corner, we can see Indra riding the three-headed elephant called Erwan. Now, everyone, that represents the key characteristics of a good leadership, which is to avoid saying, avoid thinking, and avoid doing negative stuff. Now, on top of Indra over there, everybody, we can see the four faces of Brahma, which represents the four states of mind, which is sympathetic joy, loving kindness, equanimity, and at the back face, everybody, is compassion. Now, everyone, at the left side over here, we can see is the lift. Now, that one there's the only mechanical thing we have here, but it's mostly made out of wood, everybody. Now, that is only intended for people with disabilities and elderlies who can't afford to walk on the stairways. Now, if you need an assistance, everyone, you can sit down to one of our benches over there, or later, one of our staff will pick you up using the lift right there. Now, everybody, if we can all walk on the stairways, let's all kind of proceed to the stairs right here, that finally, we can now enter the museum, everybody. Now, everyone, let's all proceed over here.
Ito na, ito na!
Now, everybody, the stairways right here, it is carved with an aquatic creatures, everyone that swims against the tides of the museum. Now, everybody, the museum, it is compared to the truth of life. So as we step on the stairways over here, we are now on our journey to find the 7 truths of life, everybody, which is the main concept of this museum. So everyone, let's all kind of see it over here. Open it up. And also at the center right here, everybody, we can see a carving of Garda holding Naga, which represents power over evil.
Wow!
So everybody, let's all kind of see it over here. Open it up. Let's all kind of turn right over here. Everyone to the first destination inside here. Let's all turn right over here, everybody. You can take pictures and videos for a few minutes while waiting for everyone to be gathered inside of this room over here. Let's all kind of turn right over here.
Ay, grabe yung details, guys. Oh my god.
Thank you very much.
Hindi nabibigyan ng justice ng camera ko yung bawat area. But, grabe. Oh my god, guys. God of water, God of earth, God of wind, God of fire. Oh my god.
Is everybody straight ahead? 44 years old, right, sir? Yes, sir.
The first
So everybody,
truth.
let's all kind of see right here. Thank you. Got yes, sir. Everything here is made out of wood, sir. Except for the cables of the electrical wires. But the rest, they are made of wood. Yes, sir. Alright everyone, once again, Sawadee Ka everybody, good morning. Welcome here to the first destination inside the museum. For in here everybody, we have exhibited the four classical elements that made up the human body that makes us all equal everyone. So everybody, let's start with the first element over here. We have the element of the wind. Now this one right here is a sculpture of moving plants that's swaying up the cloth, which represents getting hit by the wind. Now this one right here, it correlates to our body parts of airs and gases of the bodies, everybody. Now again for the next element over here we have is the earth. Now this one right here is a sculpture of animals, plants, and various habitat, which correlates to our body parts of structures and organs. Now, I go for the third one over here, we have is the water. Now, this one right here is a sculpture of waves in the water plants, which represents secretions in our bodies like tears, blood, and other liquids. Now, lastly, over here on the right side, we can see the fire. Now, this one over here, it is a sculpture of a dragon. And also a fire-breathing Korean right here, which symbolizes our emotions as well as the digestion that produces body heat. Now everybody, once you understand this truth, we will all realize everyone that each and every one of us here, we are all the same everybody. And that each and every one of us deserves same treatment and the same respect as everyone else because we are all human beings. Now everybody, this one over here is the first part of our tour. Our next part, everyone, will be right around the corner. Don't worry everybody, our tour only consists of 20 to 23 minutes. And once it's done, it's now your free time to roam around, stay inside the museum until 6 p.m. everyone. But first everybody, let's all proceed to the next part, just right over here. Kapun Cup, let's all proceed right here. Thank you. And also everybody, we're passing by through this area over here. Let's all keep our safety helmets on. In here, we are installing new artworks everybody. Now some debris, they might fall, might hit your head everyone, but if you're wearing your safety helmets, you'll be safe from harm. Now everybody, don't worry also, we'll also come back to the center, but first, let's all kindly proceed to the next part, just right this hall over here everybody, the second room right over here. Alright. Now everybody over here, the night tour. Thank you. Right this way, I'm going.
Wow.
Over here, everybody, for the English guided tour. Let's all kind of proceed right here. Thank you. Alright, over here, everyone. Thank you very much. Right this way. Now, everybody, welcome here to the second part of our tour. For in this hall right here, we have exhibited a sculpture of a woman and a man, which represents our parents that gave birth to us. Now everybody, let's all kindly look up to the ceilings right over here. Because everyone, the ceilings right here, it refers to as the universe. And the beings over here, they are the higher beings, everybody. And then below them are the angels, everyone, the wicked being, at their toenails, their fingernails, or their hair. Because we are just a speck of dust in this universe. Now everybody remember that a while ago I told you about the museum having the actual relics of the Buddha, right? Exactly everybody. Let's all kind of proceed over here. Just at the center, everyone.
Wow.
Only here. Let's come a little bit closer over here, everybody. Kapun Cup. Right this way. Because everybody inside of this lonely shrine over here is the actual relics of the Buddha, everyone. 100% authentic Buddha's relics. Now everybody, the shrine over here, it depicts the concept of we are born to die. And that nobody could escape from death, everyone. Thus impermanence is what defines life. Now everybody, I'm sure you have noticed that inside here and also inside the shrine over here, you can find everyone that there are no decorations, which means that when we come to this world, we have nothing. And then when we leave the world, everybody, We also take nothing with us, thus reminding us about the emptiness of life. Now, everyone, the Buddha's relics right over here is an even greater reminder to each and every one of us that not even Buddha, everybody, could save himself from death. However, what he left in this world is his philosophy of life for us to follow. Now, everybody, this one over here is the third part of our tour. Our next part will be right across this room, everybody. And also, everyone, if later after the tour you want to take photographs of Buddha's relics above, kindly remove your shoes, everybody, before climbing up to the shrine. But first, everyone, let's all kind of proceed to the next part, just right over here.
Sorry.
So everybody, let's all kind of proceed over here on my tour. Thank you. Alright, over here. Alright, this is everybody. Thank you. Now everyone, let's all be careful of walking down by the steps right here, because sometimes these steps over here, they can go pretty unnoticeable, everybody. So please be careful, everyone.
Wow.
Now everybody, for the English guided tour, let's all proceed right over here. Cup. Because everyone inside of this room right here, we have exhibited examples of individuals who have left profound things in this world. Now they may have passed on, everybody, but what they left in this world is their life purpose. And that is the creation of good things for society, everybody. So everyone, let's start with the first example over here. We have is Avalokitesvara. Now everybody, Avalokitesvara over here is looked up with Manjushri over there, everyone. This one. And Deva right here. Now everybody, the three of them, they are a group of people who symbolizes oppression or oppression of evil defilements using goodness. Well, the next example over here we have is Lao Tzu. Now Lao Tzu, everybody, he is a person who symbolizes harmony with nature, who also balances nature with virtue. Now he saw, everybody, that many people are so enraged to satisfy their own self-seeking nature, but once nature is destroyed, it will affect the well-being of us all. For the great example of that one, everybody, would be the climate change. Because once the ozone layer breaks, everybody would be affected, everyone. No exemptions. Now, everybody, for the last example over here, we have is Confucius. Now, everyone, Confucianism is those who happily adheres themselves to sharing of the society, who respects all rules, customs, ethics, and most importantly, who respects all ancestors. Now, everybody, Confucius' main philosophy in life is do not do things unto others if you don't want others to do things unto you. So it kind of falls to the word karma, everybody. Now, everyone, all these people that we can see here, they are people that belong here in Asia. But did you know, everybody, that we also have a great inspiration here in Thailand as well? Now, for the next part of our tour, everyone, let's all kind of proceed only at the left side of the museum right over here. Thank you very much, everybody. Let's all kind of proceed right here. Now, everyone, inside here we have 7.7 destination, and right now we are now on our way to the fifth one. So just a few more examples, everybody, and then we'll be done. But first, let's all kind of proceed over here, in which what I call stage 4.5. Right this way, everybody. Cup and cup. Right here. Thank you. Now, everyone, I'm sure for some, he looks kind of familiar, right? And also for some, no, right? Now, everybody, for those of you who doesn't know, you can find him at the back of your 1,500 bill, everybody. Now, everyone, he is the former king of Thailand, King Pumatun Adulyadej the Great, who has sacrificed all of his life just to improve the living quality of his people, who has initiated thousands of development projects which aim to improve the living quality of this country. He also gave directions to everybody on how to maintain happiness and relieve sorrow by developing communication, education, transportation, and public health services. Now everybody, all former majesty over here, and all the people who are carved up the previous room, they are examples of individuals who have left profound things in this world. But that is their life purposes, everybody. Now everyone, on to our next destination. We'll be talking about our own life purposes through stories of short development around the outer walls of the museum. So everybody, let's start with the nearest one over here. We have is drug addiction. It's a special kind of hell. It takes over our souls and breaks the hearts of everyone they love. Now in this sculpture right here, we can see a sculpture of mother and daughter who are walking away from an intoxicated community right over here. Now everyone, the mother right here, she believed that if they stayed in this community, eventually everybody, this child over here, she will be able to adapt to the negative behavior of the people around her. Now the only way to protect our children, everybody, and grandchildren is to be away from the negative influences of life in the first place. Now I'm going for the next example. So I'm proceeding that area over there.
Sigan yun.
This room over here.
Charot.
Let's all kind of proceed over here for the next example, everyone. Thank you. Okay, it's done. So everybody, let's all kind of proceed over here for my tour. Thank you very much. Alright. Because everybody, the next one over here, we have this one, everyone. Right, this way everybody for my tour. Thank you. Now everybody, for the next one over here, we have is surround yourself with people who will empower you to become better. Now in this sculpture right here, we get a representation, everybody, of putting our own selves into a good community. Now everyone, imagine this. If you put yourself into a good community, eventually everybody, you will flourish. You will grow. And eventually achieve a better version of yourself. Everyone, a version 2.0. And also everybody, you'll be able to think positively in life as well. Now for the next one over here, everybody, let's all proceed right here. Thank you very much. Cup and cup. Let's all proceed over here, everyone. Thank you. Right. Right this way, everybody. Cup and cup. Over here, thank you. Because everyone, the next one over here, we have this one. Self-sufficiency is the greatest of all wealth. Now in this sculpture right here, we can see sculpture three brothers who have planted their own fruits and vegetables. And when it's time to harvest our everybody, only they have enough food to last themselves a month. Because everyone in these times nowadays, the system just wants us to keep on spending on our own monies. But the only way to beat the system, everybody, is to be self-sufficient, like the three brothers over here, who doesn't even need to spend a single cent of their money just to have food to eat. Now it goes with the saying, everybody, that effort beats everything. Now I'm going for the next example over here. That's all kind of proceed over there, everybody. Thank you very much. And everyone, once again, while passing by through this area over here, let's all kind of keep our safety helmets on. We're in here. We are installing new artworks. Some debris, they might fall, might hit your head, everybody. But if you're wearing your safety helmets, you'll be safe from harm, everyone. Now, everybody, for the next one over here, we have this one. All children needs a little bit of help, a little bit of hope, and somebody who believes in them. Now in this sculpture over here, we get a sculpture of parents, everybody. Like some of you, feeding their children, giving their children enough resources for them to grow up perfectly. Because one day, everybody, these children over here, they might become the next leaders that will lead the society. Now everybody, if you don't stop believing in what your children could achieve in this life, eventually everyone, your children over here, they might be able to unlock their full potential and become the person that you want them to become in the near future. So don't give up on your children, everyone, and don't lose hope on them. Now everybody, for the next one over here, we have is a real life partner. Accepts your past, supports your present, and loves and encourages your future. Now in this sculpture over here, we can see a woman who's taking care of her husband. Down here below, we can see a man who's taking care of his pregnant wife. Now this one here correlates to the message, everybody, of a happy wife,
Happy
a
life.
happy life. That's true. But that also connects to that if we take care of our partners, everyone, regardless of their gender, they will also take care of us. Now I know everybody that sometimes our partners they like to annoy us out of the blue, right? So everybody, let's all extend our patience for them so that we could love them at a much more longer time, everybody. Now I go for the next
Can I
one.
love you, Charot?
Over here. Because for the next part, everybody, we'll be turning around the inner walls of the museum. Don't worry, everyone. We are now 85% of our tour. Just few more examples, everybody, and then we'll be done. But first, let's all proceed to the first part right over here on this side, everyone. Thank you very much. Let's all proceed over here. Kapunta. Over here, everybody, the my tour. Thank you. Alright. Because everyone at this side right here will be talking about the two opposite sides of the society, the bad and the good, everybody. Now everyone, the outer column over here, it would show what our society would look like if we all remain ignorant. While the inner column over here, it would show what our society would look like if we all follow the 5 principles of life. So then let's start with the first example right here. We can see a society full of rudeness and pride, everybody. Now in this society over here, we can see a woman who is participating in a bullying activity right over here. Now everyone, this man right here, they can fight back because she's taking advantage of the fact that she is a woman. That man can't hit women. Above here, everybody, we can see a man who is choking the woman, strangling the woman, forcing the woman to do the things that he wants. Now this one here shows a rudeness behavior towards the opposite gender. But if we look at the opposite side over here, we can see a society full of humility and modesty. Where in this society right here, we can see people here, male or female, still lining up with the nobility above to pay for their respect and their worship. Now everybody, what you can see right over here is the traditional Thai way of greeting, in which what we do here is we fold the two hands together like this, right? To show you respect and worship. And by the time, everybody, that we bow our heads like this, that's the time that we humiliate ourselves in order for you to be respected and worshipped every single time that we greet you. So once again, everybody, Sawadee Cup, everyone. Sawadee Cup to you too. Now, everybody, let's all kind of proceed to the next part just right over here. Sawadee Cup. So everyone, thank you. Because for the next one over here, everybody, we have is a society full of disrespect. Now in this society over here, we can see the rich people. They are making faces on the lower classes because they are insulting, berating, mocking the people of the lower classes and also the people with disabilities right over here. But everybody, we look at the opposite side right here. We can see a society full of mutual respect. Where in this society we can see here disabled, the able, the rich, and the poor. They are gathering into one area, into one another. They are not minding their status identities in life. Because you know what's important to them, everybody? It's just to be human. Nothing more and nothing else. Won't cost you a single dime, everybody. Just to become a human to another person, everyone. Now, ready for the next one over here. Let's all kind of proceed on this side right here. Okay. Now, ready for the next one over there. We can see a society full of discrimination. Now, in this society right here, we can see people who have different beliefs, different values, and different religion. They are not agreeing with one another. But everyone, if we look at the opposite side over here, we can see a society full of listening to and accepting to differences. In which in this society, everybody, what you can see right here, is exactly what we are doing right now. We are having a time, everybody, of understanding one another regardless of our differences in nationalities, belief, and religion, everyone. Now, everybody, for the next part, let's all kind of proceed over here. Cup and cup. Alright, one last example over here, everybody, before we proceed to the last part of our tour. Let's all kind of proceed over here, everyone. Thank you very much. Cup and cup. Right this way. Right this way, everybody. Cup and cup. Over here. Alright, so I'm going to proceed right here. Thank you. Now everyone, for the next one over here, we have this one. A society full of ingratitude, everybody. Now in the society over here, we can see in the beginning, he was birthed by his parents right over here. Now as time goes by, he started to learn things, experience things, and adapt to things. And then one day, he became an adult right here. He started to attack his parents, everyone, both physically and verbally, everybody. Because everyone, he believed that he is already so mature that he could take on the world. But that only shows an ingratitude behavior towards his parents over here, who were just trying to bring him back into the right way again. Now, but at the opposite side over here, we can see a society full of appreciation, everybody. Where in this society right here, we can see the people here. They are giving their thanks to the great sage in the middle for teaching them how to take care of their nature and also how to be with peace with everyone else. Now this one right here wants to tell us that if we try to learn and appreciate about the efforts of the other people that they have done for us, we will soon realize, everybody, that those efforts, those will become precious and golden to us. Now, everyone, please say thank you to the person who is beside you.
Thank you.
Or the person that you've been with from the very beginning until now. Make them feel appreciated, everyone.
Thank you.
I'm sure you'll make their day, everybody. Thank you to you too, everybody. Now, everybody, for the last part about it, let's all kind of proceed over here. So, really, this will all take the last 5 minutes at our time, everyone. Alright, so kind of see that here. Alright. So everybody, for the last part of our tour, it'll be down over there. But after I'll explain to you down there, we'll also come back here. But first, let's all go down over there, everybody. Come on, come. I promise you, everyone, last 5 minutes with me over here. Thank you. Right. Now everybody, let's all occupy the space inside here. You can choose the right side or the left side, everyone, but let's all face the statue right over here, everybody. Thank you. Now everyone, welcome here to the last part. But in here, we'll be talking about the most important part, everybody, and that is the family, everyone. Now everybody, the family, it is the first institution that nurtures our bodies and our souls. And also, everyone, the family, it is the very beginning of every creed, every religion, and character through upbringing. Because what kind of person we grows up depends entirely on our family right over here. Now, everybody, the family sculpture right here wants us all to be reminded of what our parents have done for us. And then, take a look back at us. Like what have we done for them in return? And if we are a parent, everybody, have we fulfilled our duties to our children? Right over here. Now everyone, the family sculpture right here, it does not only consist of parents and siblings, but also everybody, the people that we love and treat like a real family to us. It's where we feel safe, everyone. Now everybody, I want you all to take off your helmets just for a bit. For in here, we'll be looking at the floating sculptures above, everybody. Now these floating sculptures right here, they are the reminders of the duties of the parents towards their children. So everybody, let's start with the first figure over here. We have is giving birth to them or adopting them. Now the next one over here is raising them up. Now the third one over here, everybody, is providing education. Now the fourth one over here is teaching them how to be a good person. Now the fifth one right here is safeguarding them and protecting them from every evil in the society. Now the sixth one over here is choosing a career suited to their preference, their aptitude. Now the seventh one right here is supporting your child's partner. Don't frighten your in-laws or future in-laws, alright? Because your child's partner, they are the better half. Now the last one over here, buddy, is securing financial stabilities for their future. Because we don't know, everyone, what will happen to us in the future, and we don't want to leave our children unguarded on finance, in this broken yet happy world. Now, everybody, before I let you go, I'd like to give you one last thing upstairs, everybody. And also, we have another dude wanting to use this room too. So let's all kind of proceed over here, everyone. Up. Let's all kind of proceed over here, everybody. Thank you very much. Don't worry, everybody. Over here, I'd like to give you one last thing, but it'll all take 2 minutes, everyone. So let's all kind of proceed over here. Now, put it up. Right over here, everybody. Thank you. Alright. Oops. Alright. So everybody here, please receive one. This will be my last souvenir from me to you, everybody. Now this one here is the founder's message. At the back here, everyone, we can see the founder's message, and inside here is a diagram of all the topics and places that we went to. And also everybody, you can also use this one as a fan inside here, okay? Alright. And also everybody, over there we can see the photo album. Now you can use that one, everyone, to have an idea how to take photos both outside and inside the museum. And also everybody, once you spot any picture spot like this lying down on the floor. Now this one here indicates it is a good spot for taking photos as well. The cameraman will be standing on top of the picture spot over here. Now everybody, both tables right here, we can see this one, the guest book. Now in here, you can write down here what you felt during the tour, and also what you like the most about our tour. Now if you have any comments, feedback, suggestion regarding on my performance, you can write down here, everyone, the name of your guide, your name, your country you're from, and the day today. Once again, everybody, my name is King, that's King. Only 4 letters, like the Crown King, everybody. Your comments and feedbacks are very important to me as well. And just a little secret, everybody, the boss reads this one here every day. So yeah, thank you. Lastly, everyone, we also have this one, a small box here, in which you can put your heart into it. It depends on your kindness, everybody. This one here belongs to staff team. Once again, everyone, thank you very much for staying with me until the very end. I appreciate y'all. Kapon ka, everybody.
Kapon ka.
God bless you all. Please enjoy your stay here until 6 p.m., okay? Not 6 a.m., alright? Because we need to close down too, alright? Thank you very much, everyone. I enjoyed your tour. Thank you. Kapon ka.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Kapon ka.